Hello everyone. I just returned from the federal courthouse here in San Francisco where Judge Vaughn Walker is hearing the challenge to Prop 8, a federal challenge under the U.S. Constitution, saying that Prop 8, because of its unique circumstances, is a complete violation of the equal protection provision of the U.S. Constitution. And just for a little refresher course, you remember that Prop 8 was passed after the California Supreme Court had held that sexual orientation was a suspect class entitled to the highest level of legal scrutiny, that is, the highest level of protection. And the court found that the California Constitution mandated that same-sex couples have an equal right to marry. So we won the right to marry in May of 2008, and then by popular vote at the ballot box, that right was eliminated with Prop 8 in November of 2008, just 6 months later. For the first time in really the history of this country, we extended a right to a protected minority, and then that was eliminated at the ballot box. Now that should be scary, whether you're lesbian or gay, no matter how you feel about marriage. So it's that issue, whether it's possible under the U.S. Constitution to eliminate a fundamental right from a protected minority group that's at stake in the federal trial. And to be witness to this trial, Ted Olson and David Boies, superstar lawyers in this country, litigating on our behalf, two straight allies who get it, and especially Ted Olson, who's this lion of the conservative right, standing up for our rights. To have the testimony of George Chauncey, who is perhaps one of the preeminent LGBT legal historians, scholarly historians about our lives and how we've been stigmatized for so long in this culture by the government, sometimes the government fomenting discrimination against LGBT people. And then, of course, we've come a long way. We know that since then. But to still be singled out now, what Chauncey made clear is the reason people feel the way they do about gay people now and about same-sex couples and about marriage is because of the way gay people have been vilified, LGBT people have been vilified, and have been stigmatized in this country for generations. No wonder to some degree people feel the way they do about marriage, but that's why. Not because same-sex relationships aren't enduring and lovely and important and valuable and culturally significant, but because we have a history of discrimination that makes people feel like we are less than. Gosh, if people could get that message out of this trial, that could change everything. Now, unfortunately, we heard today that the U.S. Supreme Court is not going to allow cameras in the courtroom, but I'll tell you what, NCLR will be in the courtroom every day, twittering our little fingers off. You can follow us at NCLRights. You can follow me at Kendell when I'm in the courtroom, and we will get you that information blow by blow, minute by minute, what's going on in this trial that, no matter how it ends, has already changed the landscape for our lives and for our future. So stay tuned.